If you want to know what it's like to be a sporting icon in a country with more than 1 billion people, Ding Junhui can tell you. There's the sense of national pride when you win a major tournament. There's the media attention. Everyone wants to speak to you. A vast television audience watches every match you play. You get invited to glamorous events. Your adoring fans are always thrilled to meet you. Social media needs to be kept updated with nearly 5 million people following you. There's also knowing that your success has helped to spark a snooker revolution in China. The next generation of stars has been inspired to play because of you. And a new type of luxury snooker club is starting to open. It's the night before the start of the China Championship. The world's top players and officials are gathering in the lobby of their hotel. They're waiting for the bus to take them to the opening ceremony. The first ever staging of this tournament has caused great interest here, as only the winner of the World Championship will receive more prize money this season. It doesn't take long before Ding Junhui is recognised. The bus journey gives the players a chance to catch up. Snooker has been a popular sport in China's third biggest city for many years. Tonight's destination is the famous Guangzhou Tower, where the reception is being held. The snooker fans are also making their way to the event. This red carpet event feels more like a movie premiere in Hollywood. Only in China do snooker players get treated like film stars. Most of the fans here have only ever seen their hero on television before, so are keen to get an autograph. Soon it's time to officially launch the new tournament. After the introductory speeches have been made, the big moment arrives. With the ceremony over, Ding quickly becomes the centre of attention. Suddenly, it's a media scrum. In Asia, no other snooker player receives this level of attention. The Ding Junhui story begins on the 1st of April 1987.
I'm born in China, Jiangsu Yixing, and growing up in that city. And also, I started play some pool at 8 years old.
He went to junior school here. The school is very proud of its famous former pupil. Snooker is a very popular sport with the children and played in many schools in China. At the age of 12, Ding moved with his family to this city where many of China's top snooker players are based.
My father owned a club when I was starting playing snooker, so after that maybe 1-2 years, and the club is shutting down. So with the money problems, and we moved to Dongguan, which is the second growing up place, to improve my snooker lot place. And yeah, this is a big decide to move to keep going on with that my career, my snooker career. My father was big helps, because in that age my brain is like paper. It's nothing on that. so he have to help me to think about the balls, positions. Every day he look after me to make sure I play every shot is concentration, because you know that the kids always like to play fun, somebody's.
When Ding and his parents moved to this city, they didn't have much money, and the help they received has always been really appreciated.
The people is very kind. We don't have enough money to live in well, and they do a lot of help for us. You know, the one that go clubs, you don't need to pay, and they provide some place to live in. We don't have to pay a lot like that things.
It's time to make the short journey to the venue where the China Championship is being staged. Ding is really excited to be playing in this new tournament, given its proximity to Dongguan.
It's the first time I played the big tournament here in Guangzhou. I live in here, this area, for about 7 years. When I was like 12, 13 years old, the snooker players all come here to play because there are more tournaments here before. So I grew up here, and I think it's a good time to go back.
Ding's first round opponent is another famous Asian player, Hong Kong's Marco Fu.
Yes, it's a big event, and you know, me and Marco's always the most people watching in on that television or match in China. And tonight I play against Marco. I think he got a friend from Hong Kong. It's not far away from here. It's like 2 hours driving, and I have more friends here, so it's interesting.
The security staff are waiting, and Ding's quickly escorted in. The practice room is where all the players head before a match. Everyone is keen to get a glimpse of the Chinese star. Even his opponent is keeping close watch. After a brief practice session, he heads to a waiting area, ready to be called for his match. All snooker players have to dress smartly, and Ding's keen to look his best. Snooker is a very popular television sport in China, where it's shown by the national state broadcaster. 210 million people watched the 2016 World Championship on CCTV5.
He is so popular and so famous, so fans want him to win every game he played. So that's definitely something very heavy on his shoulder. So he has to face it. But I think generally Ding can deal with this.
Ding tries not to put extra pressure on himself by thinking about the millions of people watching on TV.
I play in live in that area. It's quite a few thousand people. That's why I think it's and also cameraman. I don't think about how many people watching it. The hardest part is after the match. Win is okay, but lose it's harder to learn how to make it well.
In Europe, snooker's most popular star is Ronnie O'Sullivan. He also understands the pressure of always being expected to win.
You have to get your head around it, you know, you have to accept it, that's the situation I'm in. You have to embrace that kind of expectation level. It either sits comfortably with you or it affects your performance. And, you know, I don't know, you know, I think you have to be quite a strong character. I think you have to have quite big shoulders and you have to be quite thick-skinned and not allow things to get to you.
Ding's fans don't get to see him win. It's Marco Fu that progresses to the next round. Defeat can be hard to take.
I'm still learning. This is hard part to learn, because when you win, you forget everything, because only happiness with you. But when you lose, it's everything's bad things, bad tables, bad fans, and bad balls, and nothing good. Sometimes I can't control very well myself after got beaten by somebody, but sometimes it's okay.
Every player has to speak to the media after a match, win or lose. In the past, Ding has found it hard to deal with defeat, but the mental side of the game is something he's been working on with a former world champion who is now a leading coach.
Everything a player will go through out there mentally, I would have been through that myself. One of the reasons I wanted to coach meant the mental side. It's because as a player I never had a coach to talk to, so when they're down I try and keep a little bit more in touch with them.
He knows everybody lose the match, is not happy, don't want to talk. He can talk to me next day or few days, or when I call him. So it's, you know, when I talk to him, he tell me the right things will be happened, or if something already happened, and he tell me how to make accept with that. And also when you accept that things, you learn from that.
With Ding, I think he was very, very willing to learn, you know, both his technique and the mental side. He's never happy with his game. He's like all the top players, they're always pushing for some more.
Ding's talent was obvious from a young age. He was invited to practice in England by Keith Warren when he was just 15 years old. Warren and his business partner Gary Baldry managed players from Asia and around the world.
First time I'm coming, I'm scared to leave home away that far by just myself. When I first stay here, I don't talk much. I don't talk much with Keith and Gary. I don't talk much with anybody else. It's only the way I'm going to say I'm happy standing nearby the table.
Keith and Gary have enjoyed a long association with Ding, who is based at the academy they now run in Sheffield.
He came over when he was 15 to practice with Peter Ebdon for about 6 weeks, 2002, and he beat Peter for 6 weeks every day, and then Peter went on and won the World Championships.
The first time I practiced with Ding Junhui, I phoned Keith that evening and I said, Keith, this lad is really, really special. I'm thinking, where is this lad came from? But it was his maturity as much as anything, which really impressed me. I was thinking, I've never seen a 15-year-old like this before.
In 2003, aged 16, Ding turned professional. He moved to Wellingborough in England, where his new management team ran an academy. But those early years weren't easy.
It was tough. I mean, he couldn't do anything, not just speak the language or cook. He literally couldn't do anything for himself. I think he'd had everything done for him in China.
I don't talk phone with my family as much. You know, this is every day I play, practice after practice. I going home to stay myself, just sitting like that, and for maybe 1 or 2 hours, I'm just looking the floors, the TV. It's nothing to say. Just sitting down there, then it's like a dead man, you know. And it's so boring, so boring.
Ding is now one of the richest snooker players in the world. But back then, his focus was very simple. He had to keep his place on the main tour and earn a living.
I feel the real pressure is coming. The first few years, be pro. I know I have to earn some money to living well first, and also my family. I need to help my family, my father, my mom. I want they living well. So it's not about the first round and second round. I want to win the tournament, but it's difficult. So I know I need to work more harder, and also I need to grow, improve quick, because it's only in that time it's only 1 year. 1 year to stay in the tour. It's 96 players, so I feel pressure.
Ding's breakthrough year was 2005. He beat Stephen Hendry to win the China Open in Beijing. There was also success in England when he won the UK Championship. You might recognise the player he beat. Victory at the 2011 Masters tournament in London was another early career highlight. Only the world's top 16 players were invited to play, and the final featured 2 players from Asia for the first time.
I play good. I play great to beat Marco. I play him quite a lot of times. I know Marco is one he played very good. He's the tough player to beat.
I think for 2 Asians getting to the final means a lot to the fans back home, and they. A lot of the fans really interested in the match, and they tune in to watch, and they stay up late to watch the whole match, and it was really good for snooker.
Around 70 million people play cue sports in China each week, including 8-ball and 9-ball pool, and the best young snooker players come to live and practice at the National Academy. Since 2005, Ding's continued success in winning tournaments has inspired millions of Chinese children to play the game.
Before they have a lot of snooker fans, but it's nobody can win the tournament. So year by year, the snooker fans are leaving that sport, so they're doing something else. And then after 2005, I win it. TV shows more snookers. The people starting bringing their skills back to the tables. They're starting thinking, oh, this is good sports to play.
There are 30 pupils here ranging in age from 6 to 22 years old. They practice from Monday to Saturday each week from 9 a.m. till 5:30 p.m.
Someday they can be a professional player and even be as good as Ding. They know there are a lot of efforts they have to pay, a lot of time and a lot of energy they have to pay. They have to prepare for that day.
Every day begins with a warm-up. The youngsters work with top-class coaches. Cutting-edge computer technology is also used to help them improve. The food here is really good too. Mobile phones are kept locked away until lunchtime to make sure there are no distractions. 3 players from this academy have qualified for the main snooker tour since it opened in 2013, including these 2 young stars. They both idolise Ding.
首先就每次看到丁俊晖能够拿到什么赛事的冠军以后，就我觉得对我们这一代青少年来讲，就心里会也有一个欲望，就是说他也是中国人，我也是中国人，他能做到的，我们也能做到，就给了我们一个非常好的做了一个非常好的榜样。
Ding is pleased to see this new generation of Chinese players coming through and happy to give them the benefit of his experience.
I can show them we can do it. You know, Chinese players, Asian players can win a tournament.
The signs of success are already here when it comes to producing top-class players. In the next 10 years, China could be the dominant snooker superpower. China hasn't just invested heavily in player development, but also in the business of snooker. The country stages some of the most prestigious and lucrative tournaments in the world.
I think it just shows the significant growth in snooker generally and globally, and particularly here in China. It is, that growth has been consistent and our events are getting bigger and bigger. Obviously delighted to see that happening. It's great for our players. They're playing for huge prize funds now.
The one tournament China would love to stage is the World Championship. It's been held in Sheffield since 1977, and the city has a deal to keep it there until 2027. But in the future, could the tournament ever move abroad?
You can never say never. Myself, I'm passionate about it staying in Sheffield because that's what I remember and the game starts. Realistically, can we say it's going to be there in 50 years' time? I have no idea. But what we would say is it's a rather clever commercial twist to say no. Because the message is you can't buy history, but you can create your own. So go and do it. And I think the Chinese are doing that.
The snooker club I used to practice at has been in business for over 80 years. It's a popular place which anyone can afford to visit. But if you want to see what the world's most exclusive billiards club looks like, you have to come here. The top level of membership is around $125,000 a year. There are 7 expensively furnished VIP rooms for the members to use. It's certainly a luxurious way to relax. China's passion for snooker also extends abroad. Ding receives great support from the Chinese students studying in the UK, like these from Cardiff University. Even when he loses a match, like he did here, he'll make time to meet his fans.
I'm so proud to be here, and I'm so proud of, as I'm a student and I have a chance to come to here, and I can be a part of here to cheer him up, and yeah, I was so excited.
Another way Ding engages with his fans is through social media. He has nearly 5 million followers on the Chinese site Weibo.
Sometimes I want to show what I did, funny things. Some, before the tournament, after the tournament, what I think. I can share the thinking with snooker fans.
The dream of every snooker player is to win the World Championship. Sheffield's Crucible Theatre will always be a special place for me, as I won the trophy here 6 times. Sheffield is a city Ding knows well. He's lived here for the past 10 years.
It's very nice to be like here. That's why I like to spend half time in UK, half time in China. You know, sometimes I want to back to normal life, and then I can come here to stay here and be a normal person.
In China, it's impossible for him to walk down the street without being recognised. But here, it's a different story. Well, almost a different story.
Hello. Hi.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
In 2016, the Chinese star made history. He became the first player from Asia to play in the final of the World Championship. The final didn't start well though, and his opponent Mark Selby built an early lead.
It's quite bad start. Feel a bit precious. After 6-0, I started thinking maybe I lose the big score. It's like 18 or 2 or 3, something like that.
Ding wouldn't give up. He kept fighting and started to play well. Unfortunately for him, Selby was too good and won his 2nd world title. Being a champion isn't just about talent and hard work. It's also about having the belief that you can be the best in the world.
In the end, last match in the final, it's not about the pressures. It's nothing near that. It's only the faith you can win or you can't. The finals, I learned a lot. It's if you go to the last match stages, you got to believe yourself you can win. That's all you need to do.
Ding Junhui will be playing at the Crucible for many years to come, and certainly has the talent to become a multiple world champion.